The biggest thing I always tell people is just pay yourself first. But most people don't understand that. They're like, well, I can't pay myself first. Well, sure you can. You just don't know how to. And what do I mean by pay yourself first? I mean, what if you could just change one thing in your life? And that is where your money goes first. And then everything else could go from that vehicle, right? From that place, you could pay everybody else. But now you're paying everybody else with weaker dollars. And now what you've done is you found one way to never, ever make your or allow your money to not work for you. That's the biggest thing I tell people. Now, I'm not saying that's the holy grail for everything, but I'll tell you what it was for me. And if it was for me and so many other people that I've helped do it, then it probably is for many of you. But the biggest thing is just understand that where the money goes after that is the difficult part. The craziest thing I'm never going to understand is why do we put a ton of money into qualified retirement plans when we're buried in credit card debt? How does that make logical sense? Let's put 15% of our pay in a 401k for retirement, which is someday, but yet you got $30,000 in credit card debt. It's stinging you along at 20%. How about we just change, let's back that 401k down to the match, because you always want the match. That's free money. Take the difference, change where it goes first, and then pay the debts down, because you realize most people, the answer to them building wealth or getting out of their problems starts with one thing, and it's take back the money that you're giving to everybody else, because you give away 90% of every penny you make to everybody else. Why don't we just start there? Don't work any harder. Don't go out there and try to hit the home run in the stock market. Why don't we just start with the money we're giving away? Let's take that back, and that's our baseline where we start, and that's how I help everybody. I start with that, because once we can take the money back we're giving away to everybody else, your life will change quickly.